And here we are back for a walk around video, the 1994 Toyota Coaster. Slight apologies for a Sacramento summer. We're going to get pollen on everything. We are the city of trees, so she's a little bit dusty. But let's just give her a walk around. We've got new tires, ×6 all the way around. It is a dual rear axle. While you can see it does have an awning, this is not currently retracting, so that should be noted in the listing. You've got one side door here, currently set to automatic mode. You can cycle it to manual, so you can open and close. Right now it just goes with a switch on the dash, which I'll show you. On the outside here, there is a box labeled utility shower. I do not have the key for this, so just an FYI. New tires again. There's your fuel door. Got tinted windows all the way around, some screens for when you open them up. Trick little spoiler there, if you can see on the roof. You've got one roof vent there, another roof vent there, an antenna, an old satellite that's not doing a whole heck of a lot these days. Back here, we've got nice storage area. This is under the rear bed. So back on this side, the paintwork is all, pretty darn nice for a 1994. Right here is probably the only dent of noticeable size, and it's actually, I think that's looking at it again, that's just the bodywork. I always thought it was a dent, but I am mistaken. That's just the bodywork. That's how it's supposed to be. So ignore that. So, tiny bits of surface corrosion on some of the chrome bits. Otherwise, very nicely situated van that, well, bus, I guess, minibus that presents quite well. We'll pop in real quick, take a look at things from inside the cabin. You've got vinyl floors. Seats are in really nice shape. On the driver's side, this is just a sliding window. And then that slides closed. Same with this one. Slides open, slides closed. Little overhead window. You've got a hand throttle, fan, power mirrors. Here's your controls for the power door, which I'll show you momentarily. Pretty simple instrumentation, showing 153,000 kilometers. You've got an exhaust brake that sets that way. Air conditioning, lots of things going on here, but you've got front heater, and you've got auto air conditioner, room air conditioner, so that's coming through these overhead vents, which you'll find all the way down and throughout. Your nifty little quartz clock, some of the biggest sun visors around. Engine access here and here. Seat there, as well as a jump seat for if you got a little buddy who wants to sit up front. Not a whole lot of leg room, obviously. We have here a backup camera, old school CRT, black and white. It is working. We're just looking at a bunch of gravel, which is why it looks like static. But she works. You got the buzzer as well. Let's go ahead and show you how the door opens. Pull the button, and she goes open, open, open. There's also curtains up here for these windows, and there's some other curtains that I'll show you in the back. So let's move around. There's the door open. You got your switch there to go between automatic and manual mode. Here is interior cabinet where we have a lot of the other curtains currently stored. Right inside, you've got a dinette with a table on this leg that removes. There's storage under this seat. These seats can also pivot so that they're facing backwards. We've got overhead lighting, overhead vent. We can move this way. Let me get all of everything powered up in here. Click, 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 click. So this is just a shut off for one of the battery banks. This is a shut off for the other battery bank. This gives you your overhead lights and vents. This down here is the inverter, which you turn on, it cycles through, that powers this fridge here. And then that also comes over to this sink, which we have set up with a switch. So turn that on, and you've got yourself water. Also can turn it off and turn it on at the spigot. Under the sink are where your fresh and gray water tanks are. Under there is also where the drive batteries are located. You can see more curtains. Here is an area you can see they had some overhead cabinets at some point that have been removed, so there is some adhesive residue on here. Let's see, just kind of looking back this direction. And if we go this way, what you've got in the rear is essentially a set of two beds. The first is two twin-size mattresses butted up together. The rear is just a third twin-size mattress set up a little higher. Very comfortable. We've got new bedding on everything just to kind of keep it clean. Who knows how old the stuff that was in here before was. Again, you've got curtains all the way around the windows. You've got your AC vents back here, lighting. Quick look under the bed. So you do have additional storage under here. Back there you can see the other power inverter, and actually under here is where your battery banks are. Under here is just additional storage. You can take these up and you can see there's removable panels under here. But this area pretty much stays as a bed. And that is about all there is to show you. Of course, I'm happy to take anything else specific if someone wants to look at it, but we've got a lot of photos, and this just gives you a little better idea of what it's like walking around inside this thing. The views of you know, vans from Japan overflow parking are pretty good. You guys, it's you know, glass basically all the way around, so visibility is not bad except for this guy, but lots of windows, really nice condition, and I hope you guys enjoy it.